What's up, y'all? It's Billion Dollar Shaq with Uber Eats to $1 Million Fees. I hope y'all ready to hear this. This is some good news. I got good news for y'all. We've been grinding. We've been putting in that work. I feel like now that I've been focused on my regular schedule when it comes down to like putting time aside to make money and prioritize me, everything has been going good. I'm just about caught up on my car note. Just only got 200 and some change to pay on that, and then I still got to continue to make payments. Then also, I caught up on most of my affirms, and I'm making my minimum payments on time. Because I ain't gonna lie, when all that stuff was like, cluttered, I was just feeling overwhelmed. But then I had to write everything down. Like what me and my wife did, y'all, is we wrote everything down, like everything I had to pay and everything I owe, and break it down to how much I need to make every month, including the rent. And it made so much sense to me. And guess how much I have to make a day just to cover what I need to cover, all my bills. Only need to make $80 a day. So if I make more than $80 a day, I'll be in there. I think I missed that turn. Yep, I didn't miss that exit. I'm tripping out like really bad. Really, really bad. No, I didn't. I don't think I missed it. I did miss it. Yeah, I missed the exit, y'all. But like, when I tell y'all writing everything down and making it plain helps out a whole lot, so you won't be overwhelmed. These are some of the things that you have to do when it comes down to figuring out your debt. Writing stuff down so you can know exactly what's going in and what's coming out. I'm talking about all your subscriptions. Yeah, I'm talking about your Netflix. Yeah, I'm talking about the Amazon. Yes, I'm talking about the games that you play. Maybe a little TikTok, whatever the case may be. Write all that stuff down and make it plain, and see how much money you need to make a day to cover your bills, or a week, or bi-weekly, or even a month, so you can know the money that you got coming in, you know how to allocate it the right way. And how I usually allocate my money, y'all, the right way is I put 50% of my paycheck to bills, another 20 to my everyday spending, and then another 20 to my savings, and then we got another 10 to tithing and different things of that nature. Y'all got that? So that's how I kind of break it down. But like right now, I think I'm sort of kind of like, 70. I'm like 70, 10, 10, 10 right now. But I break it down in those three categories. So I got bills, everyday spending, saving, and then like, I would call it guilt-free spending or like tithing. So I got 4 categories. So I've been handling that. I've been making sure that I get that done. And when I tell you that it's been working, like my active spending plan, that's how you gotta do it. Cause I can't just budget. I don't like budgeting. I ain't gonna lie to you. And they call that like an active spending plan. So you can do your stuff by percentage. You can't go over this much. You can't spend nothing because everything went all to the rent, or everything went to your bills, or whatever the case may be. Because like most of the time when we get our paychecks, we already know exactly where, like it's already gone before you even get it. Okay, you thinking about this, you thinking about that, you thinking about all this, but the paycheck already gone. You wondering where it went. Soon as it come in, it's going right back out. So y'all look at it as like a money transfer day instead of an actual payday. But I get that. I used to be like that. And I'm still breaking out of that habit myself and starting to be more of a steward of my money. Because listen, once you do that and master that small little tip, then that's when you're going to see a whole lot of progress. I'm telling you. You're going to see a whole lot of progress when you do those different things. Because ain't no way my paycheck going to be gone before I even get it. I'm just like, dang, hold up. I just got it and it's gone. And that's why I was feeling like overwhelmed and stuff like that. And I just felt like, man, I don't know if I can, manage through. If every time I get my money, it's already gone. But having an active plan, by having 50% go to bills, another 20% go to everyday spending, another 20% go to like savings, and then maybe another 10% go to like tithing or whatever, or guilt-free spending, wherever you want to put it. You can do it like that. It's however you want to do it. But it depends on how much you make though. So maybe your bills, like I said, maybe your bills may be a higher percent than 50% of what you make. It may be 80. So you would have to do 80, 10, 10, whatever the case may be, until you're able to make more money. And if you ain't got a side business, you should start one. Because if you only got a job, you in trouble, buddy. I'm telling you in trouble. Because you just one slip away from getting fired and losing that income. You need that extra stream of income. So I actually show people how to start businesses from scratch. I'm talking about help you start an e-commerce brand so you can be able to sell products online seamlessly, and then also sell in person too. Cause I teach in person sales, like go to pop-up shops, and I also teach online sales as well, and how to market your business. So anybody that's interested in that, make sure y'all click the link in the description so y'all can check me out, see what we got going on, and join the community, because that's what it's all about. Listen, we got to make sure we put extra money in our pocket. We got to. So look, this the end of this video, y'all. Let me know what y'all think when it comes down to the active spending, and let me know what y'all percentages is. I'll talk to y'all later.